Hello everybody and welcome back to another Magic Arena Cube. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And with that over and said and done, let's head on into our pick one, where we have got ourselves a Mox Emerald for our powered, been given a powered Mox Emerald. I think I'll obviously be taking that here, though green is probably not exactly what I enjoy doing, though I haven't really done a proper green deck in this new powered cube since the other ones, so maybe I can think about doing a green deck. What else is in the pack on the wheel? Maybe a wasteland, and that's probably pretty much it. There is an overlord, which I guess might fit into a Boros aggro, as again I've not done any Boros aggro this time around, so I guess if the emerald wasn't in the pack I might have considered taking the overlord, though probably wasteland might have been my next pick. But obviously got to take an emerald into a Time Twister and a Raphilos and Flage and Comet. Maybe we can try and do some Boros, even though the emerald is off color, maybe we can do some Boros aggro. I guess Flage might be a bit better than Comet, though actually there's an Entomb and Archon of Cruelty. But again, I think I have done Reanimate a couple of times now, so actually maybe I should take the Raphilos and try and go green, like mono green. Yeah, I think green generally seems to be more open than Boros, so let's maybe go for some green into a Sentinel. Is it Talarian Academy? Well, feels bad passing that. But again, I tried to do artifacts in the last draft and it didn't go so well. I've actually got a couple of nice Boros cards coming around now, so I feel a little bit of a unfortunate thing to have passed those other two Boros, but I don't think the Flage is going to come around. Again, I think I'm just going to try and push green. Okay, maybe we could kind of get some blue possibly, but let's push the green. Maybe we could get some like big Eldrazi like that. So I'm ramming up Excavator, if Wasteland. It could have been a good show and tell if I had a big creature, but I think I'm going to stick with big green, and an Ulamog is probably an okay one to take here. The Talisman of Curiosity as well, which would have been an okay pickup. Bristly Bill, Llanowar Elves, Jite, Channel. Actually, maybe I should take the Channel now that I've got at least an Eldrazi. And there's quite a lot of green in the pack that might wheel, like Bristly, Suruk, and Elves is probably okay. Even though Crescent, so yeah, it's like 4 other cards actually in that pack, which might be okay. So let's take the Channel now. Okay, probably just Once Upon a Time over anything else. Yeah, and I think Green Sun and Zenith might wheel, but I guess Once Upon a Time is a way to help get a land or a creature early on. Okay, Nissa, Regrowth. Regrowth would be good, but I think again I'll take the Nissa. Scrap Shooter is probably an okay utility card, but I think I take the Nissa over anything else. Elvish Reclaimer Crucible. Well, Reclaimer, I don't even know if that's really what we're looking for. Like maybe if Crucible or Strip comes back, I think I'd rather take the Crucible. Like Reclaimers, even though it's a 1-drop green creature, I don't actually think that really fits in with what I'm trying to do. Okay, Heritage Reclamation and nothing else, not really. Reclamation might even be okay for the main, because it does have quite a lot of versatility. Okay, Tracker, over Tropical. I guess I'll just take a Golos as it's colourless. So yeah, obviously the last pack, the Flage and the Comet didn't wheel. So maybe green was the better pick here. Ramming up Excavator. Okay, so someone took the Wasteland because Wasteland was in the previous pack, I believe. But I still take an Excavator? Or do I take Curiosity for some ramp? I guess I'll take the green creature still. Wow, so yeah, a lot of green coming. So obviously taking the elves now over the other two, I think. Again, if we're trying to ramp. And would I splash black or white? I guess white, possibly if there's like a swords. And the scrap shooter even came back around as well. Ancestral Recall. Well, I guess I'm splashing blue now. Well, none of those lands was blue, so it doesn't feel too bad which one I took, but absolutely going to be taking a recall now. So what else is there? Honestly, not much else. Like World Spine Worm is green, sure. I guess I would take that, but kind of feels like that's might fit in with like Sneak instead, but I guess I'll still take it, but obviously not be passing on a draw 3. And we've got now Windswept Heath, Lush Portico. I guess I could take the Heath because I might get a green blue land or a white blue land for fetching, so I think I'm going to take the Heath over the Portico, as I already have a green-white land and I don't have white at the moment, so I think I'm going to take the Heath. What else is there? I guess Figure of Fable would be another one possibly, or even Phantasmal Image, or even, yeah, Skullclan would be another, but I think I'm going to take the Windswept Heath in case I find a fetch. Multiversal Passage. Well, it doesn't look like I'm getting any green this way, though. This is obviously only pack 2. I'm going to take the passage for blue. And it becomes a land type of as well when you name it. So if I need to name green, I can for Raphaelos. Endurance, Cobra, Formidable Speaker. Okay, Formidable Speaker is probably something I would look at now to discard something. I can then search up the Ulamog maybe. Well, let's move Crucible to the sideboard because I don't think I'm going to be using it at the moment, but I think probably Formidable Speaker is maybe better than Cobra. Cobra, again, might wheel because the amount of green cards that came back, and again there's nothing else in here that I'm looking at, so I'll take the Speaker. Portal to Phyrexia or Tifa, maybe just Sylvan, a Safekeeper. I don't think I want to ramp up to a Portal of Phyrexia, and in Tifa I don't think I can really benefit from the landfall. So maybe I just want to take some protection. That maybe makes the Crucible a bit better. And their Excavator. So yeah, I guess I'll take the Sylvan, Safekeeper, anything else there? Okay, Badgermole, fast bond. Okay, maybe I need to fast bond. Instead of Badgermole. Though I can't really cheat. Benefit from the fast bond at the moment. I guess if I get the card that I can sack to gain 2 life from, so maybe fast bond has better upside possibly than Badgermole. And Sprawl maybe. Botanical is probably what I'm going to take now. Guess the R would maybe have been something. But I think I'll take the green blue, even though it's not a forest. Esper Origins, Ent, and Spring Heart Nantuko. So Mars Flash doesn't grab anything. Guess I can take a land cycler. Or maybe just an Esper Origins. Maybe I'll take Esper Origins as a 2-drop. But then Spring Heart Nantuko is good if I can get Cradle, which I've not seen. Because this was my pack, and there is nothing in here, no fetchable lands. I guess Steel Seraph possibly, but I don't think so. Okay, so maybe if I add the Crucible back in here, another Lush, so that's the Lush Portico, so I guess I could take it now as a fetchable, a fetchable and a Surveil if need be. So again, maybe there's still like a Swords that's going to come back around. It's Torsten Dual Expedition map. I guess Dual might be okay as I'm creature based deck. Endurance Cobra now. Do I want to take Endurance for against the Reanimate, against Reanimator, or take a Cobra? Guess I'll take a Cobra over the Endurance. Okay, probably want some fatties now as the creature curve at the moment is quite low, and Tifa's not particularly interesting to me, so I think I'm just going to take the Gargaroth. Sprawl might be an okay one actually as well, and an Arwen. I don't think so, but maybe I need to add it at a later date. Okay, so 1, 2, pack 3. We've got ourselves a Craterhoof Behemoth. And that's probably one to have. Okay, the Hedge Maze, which would be a good one on the wheel, though it might not. Earthbend Ascension, I don't think I would. And again, this has as Chocobo, I don't think, but I'm going to take a Hoof for sure. Okay, what have we got now? Primus, Grim Monolith. Okay, so I'll probably take the Monolith as a way to ramp to get Golos and Ulamog early. And I guess Primus would be the other pick, possibly, but don't think so. Like maybe Talisman, maybe, but being blue-red, I don't think that's probably going to wheel. So quite a bit of red actually in this pack, a little bit of white again. I don't think I need to splash some white. I'm just trying to do my own thing at this moment. Okay, so I've got a Nissa now. Okay, Nissa's probably worth taking. Actually, there's a guy's Cradle. Actually, I say that instead. I'm going to take the Cradle and hope to wheel the Nissa. I've got 15 creatures, so yeah, I think I need to take the Cradle. Like, I could even risk wheeling the Cradle because of the amount of green that I've been getting, but if it never comes back, it's just I feel bad, so I think I'm going to have to take the Cradle into what? Emrakul? There's an Oddity, which again might wheel. So I can destroy artifacts or enchantments. I guess I'll keep the Scrap Shooter, but yeah, I think I'm going to take an Emrakul here. I might not need the Jewel. but we shall see. So yeah, take an Emrakul. That just fits even if not in a green deck. Nothing else. I guess I'll just take Relic as some ramp into. Okay, so there's the Zoran Orb. So I guess I can play the Zoran Orb with Fast Bond now. And a Savannah would be another one on the wheel. Suppose again if I wanted to play with white. So I guess at the moment I probably don't need the Lush Portico because I'm not splashing white. Ugin, okay, so another colourless card, so Ugin would be an okay one, again just for drawing and gaining some life over anything else into an Opal or an Oko. I guess Oko could be seen as removal and might be worth running with some blue, and I guess that's like an okay way to make creatures as well. Okay, now I'll take the Hedge Maze as that was fetchable, so now I can run the Heath in the deck with the Hedge Maze. And I probably don't even need the Talisman now, as it doesn't, I guess it's for blue, but I don't think so. Into Nissa, wow, okay, so green absolutely is open, and that's green white, maybe Oddity. Well, should say as my first 4-drop. Into Savannah. Don't think I need to run that. And a Monastery, Swift Spear at the end there. Okay, so definitely to make a few cuts. I guess the Utopia Sprawl could be okay. Okay, so I need to get, so Emerald can come out as well. And okay, so don't think I want the Reclamation now anymore. Once Upon a Time is probably fine. And probably still want Formidable Speaker. Again, it's a way to untap the Monolith. Nissa is probably fine. Again, run up Excavator. Maybe. Did I pick up the Crucible? I can't remember, but I think I'd rather run the Excavator instead. Maybe I don't need Emrakul, and I could, sorry, Ulamog, and keep the Emrakul. Is I've got Crater Hoof. Unless I can look at getting rid of some of my 3-drops. Though Ulamog's technically like seen as removal. I'm not massively fussed on this 4-drop, honestly. And again, the Golos is, I guess Golos does actually help finding helps find, where are we? Yeah, Gaia's Cradle. So maybe I should keep the Golos in there as just a way for getting it, and also for blue fixing. So I think I'll probably still get rid of run 16 land. Maybe I don't want the Sprawl actually, though I suppose it is blue fixing. Do I still want to do the Fast Bond Zoran Orb? It's probably fine, though. Yeah, I do have Crucible as well. So maybe I could run Crucible and Ramen Up because of the combo. So then, what would I get rid of? Still think maybe it's these top ends. Maybe I don't need the Ugin. This is a tough pick. I think my 3-drop is maybe a bit too much, so maybe I can take out either Sentinel or Tireless Tracker for the card draw, and I guess the Sentinel might be worse, as you have to be able to attack to get the trigger of the map. And then maybe Sharpshooter, though it is a 3-mana 4/4 with reach, which is pretty good. Maybe I don't need the Safekeeper now, as I've got the Zuran Orb. Or maybe just the Hoof, because my big creatures, I'm about kind of going a bit bigger. Like I'm not going like super wide, though I do have the Spring Heart and Antica, but I think I still keep that because of the Cradle. And then what else would it be? Maybe just Oko. No, Oko is still very good. Gargaroth might not be that great. Or maybe the Nissa, though the Nissa kind of helps with ramp. I think I might get rid of the Gargaroth. Not too fussed about it. So Nissa can help ramp. Ramen Up works with the Zuran Orb fast bomb combo. Tireless Tracker just is, I guess, a way for some draw. Or maybe I have then the Gargaroth instead of the Tireless Tracker for just a bit of larger creature. And I think the Sharpshooter is probably good for some added versatility with the artifacts and enchantments, as obviously there's quite a lot in this set. Yeah, let's remove another 3-drop in this, maybe add in the Gargaroth as a nice 5-drop. And then I can still go 15. So Hedge Maze, Windswept, Multiversal Passage, Botanical might be the only one I'm not too fussed about. So actually might not bother with Botanical Sanctum because it's not really a forest. And then see what we do. And again, I might only want, I guess, one island, or I take out the island and run a Botanical Sanctum. But I guess if there's like a wasteland, I would still maybe want at least one island. So that's 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 4 islands. 1, 2, 3, 4 islands, and obviously the rest is 10, 11, 12 forests. And the Raphelos obviously matters for the forests. Okay, so this I think is okay. I guess the only thing I'm not too sure about is the Crucible. Like maybe I don't want the Crucible because of the Excavator. And I probably don't want both of them, honestly. So yeah, maybe I'll just take out Crucible, keep the creatures. That's kind of more matters with, I suppose, the Cradle. And then run the Tracker back again. Because the Tracker Zuranob Fast Bond is probably better. So that's, yeah, so we'll run it like that. And yeah, see how the deck does. Hopefully we can get at least 3 wins. I think the deck is not too bad considering it's green, but I think maybe because I've got a lot of ramp, I can probably get there quick enough to be able to kind of cast some big creatures before I get run over. Again, the Ugin is probably maybe something else I was thinking of, but my lack of, well, I got a couple of artifacts. So maybe actually the Ugin is better than like Gargaroth, again as a removal. I do like an Ugin, I have to say. Yeah, I'm willing to trade that out for an Ugin instead. So that's let's see how we can do. Into our game one we go. See you there. Okay, here we are for our first game with our green channel deck. And we have got a channel. Though I guess I can Formidable Speaker and get Ulamog, so I guess it's a keep. Turn 2, Formidable Speaker, maybe discarding a land. It's a shame it's not a different colourless, otherwise we are doing a turn 1 Eldrazi, okay, into Grim Monolith. I guess Grim Monolith. It looks like we're up against some kind of mirror, so actually maybe I can discard a land. So Formidable Speak, so 1, 2, discard land. So play land, tap, Grim Monolith, add 2 green, discard land, channel. Is that right? So a 2, Formidable Speaker, discard a card. And you may discard a card if you do such low for a creature can't reveal it. Yep. Or maybe just Emrakul. But I think I want to Ulamog and discard and exile their lands and then taking less life. So I think I'm just going to Ulamog, channel. Do they have a counter? Nope, they don't. They have decided that was good enough, and I agree. Well, I think it was a mixture between Ulamog and Emrakul, but I think at this early stage in the game, I think exiling both of their lands is probably better than taking an extra turn. So yeah, that's how the deck's meant to be, I suppose. So let's go on to game number 2. Well, let's hope we get a good hand like we did in game 1, though I can't imagine it's going to be like that every single turn. Though we do have our Mox and Grim Monolith on turn 1, so this is an absolute keep. So Forest, Mox, Monolith. So I could do a turn 2 Nissa, or do I want to fast bond? I guess I can Nissa. I think that's probably best, and I might want to just play an island in case they have something like a Daze. So turn 2 Nissa might be good enough. Okay, I can't maybe fast bond. So I can't do both. So let's attack for 3 first. Then I think I'm actually going to Nissa. So Esper from the opponent. They're going to kill my land, maybe, into another land. I guess I can hedge maze. Surveil. Elf. Don't think I want an elf. Add green. Fast bond into land. And I guess I'll take another green to Raphalos. I might just do the island because in case I do have removal.
Behold nature's true power.
Into a mana leak. Well, I guess I can pay for it, so that's pretty decent enough. And then swing for 6. So I guess the next thing is to maybe try and ult Nissa as quickly as possible. Goif. There's a 2/3 Goif. To land. I guess I am, though this is going to be pretty rough if
Rise, my elemental.
if there's a board wipe incoming. Well, I'll still try and push as much as I can. They got removal, swords, sure. Well, at least I didn't grow the Goif, so do that, and we'll just play another land. But actually, maybe I should probably hold on to the lands now, so I can get a double trigger on the Nissa. Into Wrath. Yeah, this is what I was kind of afraid of, but there's not much I can do about that now. And Zoran Orb. Okay, I probably just wanted to honestly just get all of the lands out of my deck and all the forests, just so I'm not drawing them. Oh, I just literally missed lethal, didn't I? Well, I am a fool because I have just, yeah. And they had balance. Yeah, well, I wasn't paying attention at their life. Into scrap shooter, so I will absolutely gift and kill that. Well, this game should be over already, but not paying attention. So I guess now I'm looking for ramming up maybe. Tireless Tracker. So I do have a couple lands left in the deck still. So even one of them is probably good. To fairy, sure. So he's bounce and hope to draw something, I guess. Not sure that was the good one to bounce though, because now I can just do the Kuruk and stock. Okay, so they're just dead now. And I'll be more attentive of what is available. And channel. Well, I might be not to be attacking Teferi. Well, that went on longer than I needed to, but still got there in the end. A little bit of a brain fart there with not paying attention, but anyway, glad to have got there. I guess the turn, was it turn 2 Nissa? Got there in the end, so shout out to Nissa. Anyway, let's go on to game number 3. Okay, here we are for number 3. I wonder if we'll have our Mox and Monolith in hand. Well, we've got 1 Monolith, and I've also got Ancestral, so this is probably a keep. I don't think I'm going to turn 1 Ancestral on, well, not on my turn, I'll probably do it on their turn. What? Not there goes my Ancestral. Maybe I can draw a 1 mana, or I was going to say hopefully we'll draw the Mox, but doesn't look like it, so we're against black. Okay, Jund, sure. I probably want to cast this because I've not cast anything, because if I do the Monolith, then do I want elves? I guess I probably want an elf. Or I could take Windswept Heath for the Nissa. That might be better. So Nissa turn. No, let's still take an elf, I think. Actually, I probably want to do that just in case they have. Well, there's no blue. I was thinking maybe they had days, but guess not. So I can Nissa maybe next turn. Mox Emerald. So 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2 gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So not quite enough, I don't think. Nissa. Play this as green, pay 2. And green to Monolith. And I think I'm going to hold off on the Emerald. 1, 2, 3. Now they've just got. Sure. Okay, I'm going to play it now. As they've used the Terra Sunder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I draw a land, I can Ugin. And there was 2 to the bottom, I think, from the Once Upon a Time. So hopefully, yeah, just any land. I guess it would have to be an untapped, so not Botanical Sanctum. So if they got removal, they're going to have to probably kill at least one of my creatures. And I guess it would be the Nissa, or both of them. Nice. Okay, it's going to be pretty hard to get there, so yeah. So against mono removal and to a Minsk and Boo. What a soupy deck. Okay, well I guess sometimes that's how you win. Into Golos. Well, it's some ramp at least. And I guess I probably don't want to get Cradle. I might just get a Hedge Maze to see what's on top. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to keep that for sure. Just for killing the Ugin.
Magic? We have mastered.
Into Nissa.
We will not fail.
Again, I probably still want to kill Minsk and Boo.
Ground you walk on.
Oh, have they got something? Did they accidentally mess up there? I think that was a mess up. Okay. Well, again, I still need to kill the... yeah, I think I still need to kill the Minsk and Boo. I can gain some life at least. And I think I can't attack. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could have 7 mana. They could have their own Ugin, but obviously it doesn't do anything with me. Okay, well I didn't tap either. So what is going on? I guess now I chump, take 5. Could have lightning bolt, so I probably want to chump the 7 and take, what was that, 4? Fable, sure. So I get to technically exile 3 things. So exile the Nissa, I guess the Minsk and Boo, and I guess another creature. So I've got Nissa, Minsk, yeah, I did another creature, and I guess the land, no, I can't do lands as colourless, so I guess those things is probably what I need to do.
The land will not
And again, if they've got bolt, well, they didn't have bolt because their hand was empty, but if they can draw a bolt, I'm dead. So they have some discards. Oh, with that, I would have put me to 1, I guess. So they can still discard with that as well. Land. Into what is the question? Again, if I can untap, then this game should be done. Okay, I think we are fine. Yep. So to 3. Might as well put Lutri in hand. Into land. Well, let's draw, gain some life. Sharpshooter is probably okay if I want to get rid of... Oh, they're on 10 life, so they're just dead. Again, checking life totals always helps, so... I guess what they actually needed to do was not attack, and they still might have been okay. I guess, though it would have been probably a tough time to have come back from, but... a little bit of a scare there, but glad to have got that one as well. So what we are now is at 3 wins and 1 loss. Let's just double check to see what record is now. Oh, it's not. It's 3 wins, 0 losses. For some reason I thought I lost that other game. Well, I'm not going to complain. So let's go on to our next game, and hopefully we can at least get 4 wins before we go 3 losses, but I guess anything can happen, so let's cross our fingers and hope. The deck seems to be doing better than I actually initially anticipated, at least, so let's go to the next one. Okay, opponent goes first with a 1-lander. This is not going to cut it, obviously, so let's mulligan. Okay. I think this is a keep, and I'm tempted to get rid of... God, why can't this have been in my opening hand? This would have been absolutely perfect. I'm tempted to get rid of the Safekeeper. And then hope that maybe I can get up there with the Nissa. So, I guess turn... So it'll be turn 1, Raphellos. Next turn that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I think Sylvan Safekeeper is probably the one to get rid of. And hope that the Raphellos sticks. Okay, well... Might not, but I think it's still worth the risk. And I will take your damage, take 1. Monolith, okay, so we've got 1, 2, 4, 5. Could Nissa... Untap, play Monolith. Oh, have we got a... Oh, no. Thought it was going to... Again, I think it's still worth the risk untapping, playing Monolith, and I'm not going to bother attacking in case of shenanigans. So I think I'm going to leave the Monolith. That's fine, I don't care about the priest, that's okay. So maybe they'll go after the Nissa. Untapped passage into... Well, should have played the Relic now. It's a little bit unfortunate. And they're just going to play the Embereth Shieldbreaker. Yep. Once upon a time. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So not quite enough. Is that right? 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. So I guess I just once upon a time. Golos. Guess I take the Golos as a blocker. And that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to 4. Then I can't do both, so I guess I'll Golos. Is that right? 7, 3, 4, and then that'll give me 1, so I can do both, can't I? Yep. Get, I guess, Gaia's Cradle. Obviously they will be able to kill... oh, what? Yep. That's unfortunate. So I guess I just block the priest. So even if Nissa fast bond does nothing for... Yeah. Guess I'm gonna stay on defense. So be 1, 2, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a land should do it, I think. Because that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, a land should allow me to cast the Emerald Claw next turn. If all goes well and there's no removal on my creatures. Or I guess if I can get... I don't have any lands in my graveyard either, so that's not... So I don't want to draw, I guess Ramanap doesn't do anything either. You gotta be joking, seriously? Well, it seems the opponent's got everything. And that would have done it, yeah. Well, I need to trade away these lands now and try and push some pressure because they're just going to get me in the air, so I'm just going to trade away some of these creatures now. Hierarch, yeah. Well, it doesn't look like this game would have got there. Maybe they were just a little bit too aggressive for me, so I don't think I can really do anything now, especially with the Goyf. Oko, make that a 3/3, and then Oko, yeah, I'm just not beating this, so let's, well, I guess getting a full streak of wins is probably not really likely in Cube, but would have been nice to have, like, I was just slightly there, like every time I was like able to recover, they would just seem to draw exactly what they needed, but I guess the cards that they did have were pretty versatile, so they kind of worked for every eventuality and for whatever deck you played against. But the downside, I guess, is with green that is its removal and its way to, I guess, fight interaction. But anyway, let's go on to the next. Okay, here we are for our next game. And hopefully I don't have to mulligan. Okay, we've got a channel and a tracker. I guess I will hedge maze and hope that we can maybe get a colourless card on top. Sylvan Safekeeper, don't think so. Into Strix. Okay, Oko. I think Oko might be one to get down, as it's a pretty hard card to beat, so let's get the Oko down instead of the Relic, I think.
Who's more foolish? The fool who rules them.
So then I guess next turn I might want to do Tracker and land again just to try and draw into my big Eldrazi stuff. Okay, blue, black, so they could have things for Oko. And they do, and they discard an Echo of Eons. Okay, so I might want to actually get the Relic down now. So yeah, I guess I'll... Actually, I can't do both, can I? Kind of feel like they're just gonna they're gonna shuffle on this, so maybe I should just dump my hand. So channel, Relic, Tracker, and Elf. So channel and Tracker, land, and Elf. I guess. No, there's no point actually, because if they are going to... Because I could have done the life, but it seems negligible. But I have a feeling they're going to echo. Okay, Sultai, so... Okay, Goif. Land. Well, let's get my clue. Land. Pass. Okay, so maybe they're not going to echo. But again, my hand was so bad anyway that I think it was probably still worth doing the channel. To him, that is absolutely fine. Into Cobra. Yep. Do they mill is the question, and they do. They get back. Yep. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be winning this game either, by the looks of it. Again, I didn't quite get to my thing. Didn't quite get my big creatures enough in time, so... Formidable Speaker. So I'm going to be taking 7 next turn. So what would I get with one? I guess I could get a Raphelos. Though it's likely to die. Don't really know what to get. So let's just have a quick look. I guess Nissa or Ramanap to play a land. That might be okay. So 7, that becomes an 8/8. Demonic Tutor. So they're not going to echo. So what they're going to do instead? Four mana. Okay, they're echoing something.
Every tale about me is absolute nonsense and absolutely true.
Yeah, if they didn't have Bit of Triumph, I think I would have been okay. Well, I think I probably need to double block. Take 5 because I'm just going to die next turn unless I chump with Formidable Speaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm just chumping. Emrakul. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 1 land short. So frustrating. If I just took the damage, then that's very frustrating. Oh my god. Or if I had another, well, I've got a land, that's where it's coming from. 5, 6, 7. Oh, so it would have been 1, so we actually wouldn't have been enough. So green, tapped. If I draw, they ping me for one. Guess there's no point. Guess I attack and they chump. Yeah, it's not looking good. They could make a 3-3, yeah. And I'm assuming they're gonna echo now, maybe? Shoot down? No. They're just... I feel like they should just be echoing. Then maybe they've got enough here. 7, so I need to... guess... trade... and so block here... taking 3, 4, 5, so I need to block here, take 2. I guess I'm taking 2 there as well. It's just a land. So I think I still survive even if they do... Oh my, no, I'm just dead exactly. Yeah, I'm just dead. So as soon as they fire off the echo, I'm just... Why are they not firing off the echo? Because I have blue? Okay, maybe. And again, I'm not winning if I'm not drawing, so got to fast bond, sure. And guys, Cradle is not enough, so... Well, we will Emrakul. So can I now wipe their board because of the shuffle? And this says any targets I can kill their stuff, can't I? Though I'm just... I probably want to do this. Okay, so I'm going to shoot, I guess all the lands and stuff, so yes, one there, one there. Let me just check what I've got though. I might want to... So 1, 2, 1. So is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I guess 6, 7, 6, 7.
Ooh, life's so hostile to the truth.
Then no, I can't quite exchange control of target artifact or creature you control opponents with 3 or less. So go to combat, trade, and not do anything. It's like... And look at the top X of your library. I guess I want to do that and just not pick anything. Put one of them. I guess I could put a... something like a land instead of a removal or whatever. Yeah, I guess just a land, so blue, 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 blue. Black, black, green. Doesn't really do anything, so I guess I'll just get green. Then just pass. Obviously they can elk my Emrakul. But I guess the damage is done now, so yeah.
Oh
Elked
dear.
Emrakul. Actually have a Zuran Orb fast bond combo now, so maybe... Oh no, I don't have... I need... Oh, so I'm missing one.
Keep an open mind.
I probably still need to play out the Zuran Orb anyway, so maybe I can Ancestral into Ramanup to try and just get as much life as possible. So they got a Bitter Triumph, so they can put me to 1. Barrogoyf, yep. Actually, the Ancestral is hosing, the Narset is hosing me. Well, I think I probably still do because they might get the Days Undoing elf. Okay, I guess I can Ancestral to draw 1 card. So that's Zuran Orb. Land. Golos, I think. Get a land out. And I'm just going to get a forest. Llanowar Elves. And 1, 2, 3, 4. This isn't sorcery, is it? No, okay. Oh, not dead then. Narset, yep.
Put thoughtfulness before action.
21 cards, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Food, sure. So yeah, now just looking for... Did I add Crucible in or did I take out? I can't quite remember. And I think... So if I take it, I can gain 2, go to 6. I think I might just want to take it just to kill the Narset. Though I can actually... Nissa as well can get in, so I think I'm just going to chump for the time being. See if I can get a hasty forest with Nissa. And hopefully maybe that will kill the Narset. Though we'll see. Cecil. And what? Him. Should have played the fast bond. Well, fast bond still in hand, thankfully. And they don't have black, which is great. So now I should be able to kill the Narset. Okay, Formidable Speaker. So the question is actually, should I Formidable Speaker and get I think I might have to, because I don't have black up, so I guess I should do that. So for middle speaker, I'm not going to get rid of Ancestral. Get Ramen up, or if I got in the Crucible, then as weird as it might look for the opponent. So that's a creature only, so I should get Ramanap Excavator. Ramanap. Oh, have they got a counter? Fast Bond. Nice. So now I can Zuran Orb and just get his infinite life as much as possible. Can technically actually spin with Golos because I can float all of the mana, can't I? And get all my colours. So red, and I guess pay 2, Zuran Orb. White. Like, yeah, like they just can't beat me with all the life I'm going to do, and I'm just going to start spinning Golos, so should hopefully have hit my my Eldrazi's in time. It's a little bit awkward, I suppose, on digital, but got there in the end, so that was definitely a very, very scary, and the Emrakul being able to cast that to kill all of their board essentially was pretty clutch, so I think I cost myself lucky than good in that game. But anyway, let's go on to the next. Ooh, a little bit scary there. Got a Channel, Ancestral, and Zuran Orb. I guess I probably want to Utopia Sprawl just for some ramp, and I will name blue. I don't think I want to show them the Zuran Orb. Windswept Heath. Guess I can Cobra. And I guess I'll Windswept Heath for blue. For Ancestral, Ulamog. Guess I can leave it now. Thanks, opponent. I'm glad you liked it. So did I. Raphellos. So I can probably see if they want to counter the Raphellos. That might be better. They didn't. I think I can maybe wait another turn and see what they do. They might be a bit risky. Okay, they're just going to swords my Raphellos, sure. Come on, opponent, tap out for Bauble, sure. Into Tamio, yep.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
Oh, they didn't do that. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can pay for mana leak at least. And 1, 2, 3. So I guess I can, yeah, channel. Oh. Lovely. So now I can 1, 2, 3. Ulamog. Discard. Exile those two. And the cast trigger itself is probably going to be backbreaking. Well, I can pay for that, that's fine. Bauble, you got it. Doesn't matter because I'm probably crack my land next turn possibly. Well, no point in attacking, but hopefully this is good enough to get a win, as I used the removal on the Raphalos. Well, I do have another white source. And immediately crack the clue, so I'm guessing that's a win. Oh, sure, they get to flip the Tameo.
I'd rather avoid a fight.
But I think the exile is probably going to be better. Once upon a time. Guess I can... So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, so 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 leaves me with 4. I guess I can discard the Once Upon a Time. I don't need that. Emrakul. Don't think I can Emrakul. Guess I can Ramanap. Might be an okay with the Zuran Orb. And land. Green. Excavator. Oh, I need to crack as well. Excavator. Can't play it. Okay, well, again, I think exiling. Oh, is it attack? Is it whenever anyone's attack defending players? So I guess just to be on the safe side, but they're not going to be able to return. Yeah. I think it's probably still better to kill the Tameo. Again, if it's randomly on the safe side, I need to. And I might as well just cast the Zuran Orb as well now. Just to show that I've got the Excavator Orb combo. I've got 6 cards. 3 lands. Exiling what? Shinobi, Esper, Mana Leak. So a lot of white-blue control. Hull Breaches, that means they might have a draw 7 possibly somewhere in their deck still. Because I guess they could have, yeah, minused, got back swords. So yeah, it's definitely better to have killed the Tameo there. So I guess they've got, like, I guess Oust is another one that's obviously temporary. Path to Exile is in the set as well as swords. Not sure what other white exile. I guess there's probably like some O-ring effects, like is it Ang's Iceberg in the set as well? Though that's a little bit risky. Though I guess it doesn't get the cast trigger. But if that's all that they can do, then that's what they're going to have to do. Okay, they did have Path to Exile. Well, I did get at least a basic out of my deck. But I guess that's just kind of padding in the wound a little bit. But again, maybe... Monolith. But again, they've got 5 turns to deal with it, and honestly, I am just top decking, so wow, this is pretty awkward. And I'm probably just going to attack with these two in case they have some kind of way to flash in something. I guess actually I can probably start doing my ramming up. Okay. Well, they are drawing, so that's 3 cards. So maybe they're trying to find their draw 7. So I might just want to start doing... Oh, wow, well, that was a bit of a punt. I literally clicked all the way through. And that was extremely awkward. Nissa. So I think I need to start surveilling now. I think, yeah. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I don't know why that went and did that so quickly. Hopefully it shouldn't matter. Guess I can windswept next turn to try and get a couple of triggers on the Nissa and get the Elvish Mystic out of the deck. Though maybe it's still better to surveil here. 2 cards remaining. It does look like they're looking at their graveyard though, so maybe they've got like a dig through time. Again, any Eldrazi off the top? Lejani, okay, that was unexpected. I guess it's a blocker, but that was not expecting. Blacks, okay, so they now have all of their colours, sure. Sylvan Safekeeper. Again, it's probably a nice one for protection if they've got any other removal. Maybe that's what they were looking for, was some other targeted removal, but yeah, glad to have got there. A little bit of a mistake, accidentally not searching and actually selecting a land, but again, I don't think that would have made much difference. So what is that? Is that 6 wins now? We 6 wins with the deck. We are 5 wins with the case, so two away. Well, let's see if we can. So let's cross our fingers and go on to the next one. Okay, opponent goes first. Not as an explosive hand as it has been in the past, but I think it's still a keep. Duress, well, there goes my Zuran Orb combo, but it doesn't matter. So I can maybe Raphellos and Sylvan Safekeeper. Remand, you got it. Cool. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't think I can Emrakul next turn. So yeah, no, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Well, maybe I should just get a 4/4 down as a good attacker, maybe. I don't think if there's actually many blue-black artifacts. I guess they could have Citadel. So I think I'm just gonna pass. I don't think I want to attack my safekeeper into anything. Red, okay, so they might have been missing red. And nothing. Guess if I just take Windswept Heath. So if I took Heath, that'll be 2 types. That'll be down to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually. So I should be able to see if I take land. I think I've got it. I should be able to cast Emrakul. Oh, Cradle. So Cradle adds 3, 7, 8, 12. That's also the same. But it's probably better to Windswept Heath and again just thin the deck. And again I'll just get a forest into Emrakul. And that was enough. Because they did not too much in that game, so I'm not quite sure what was in their hand. Maybe not much, I suppose. All I did was Duress and a Remand, and then nothing else. So maybe the cast trigger was good enough. Well, all right. So on to the next game. So one more win to get a trophy. Let's hope that we can get there in the end. So essentially got 2 attempts at it, and yeah, hopefully. Can't say I've trophied with a green deck, but maybe we can. All right, so hopefully we get the explosive turn 2 or 3s that we had on the earlier games. So I am first with an Ancestral Recall. I think that's probably worth keeping. So what are we up against? Maybe a Boros deck's probably going to be in our future, as we've not seen too many of them. Swamp, sure. Into Duress again. Inquisition, well, need to Ancestral. Well, that's Channel. But the Channel isn't doing anything at the moment. So maybe they get rid of Monolith. Though they can take anything from my hand, so it'll be interesting to see what they do think they can. So they're taking Sylvan Safekeeper, sure. So they might have an answer for the Monolith. Amped Raptor, okay, so not quite the Boros, but maybe they are Dark Confident. That's a pretty good hit. To Gaia's Cradle. I think I probably want to just get like a 4/4 down maybe, or I could get a Spring Heart Nantuko as a way to just like chump stuff. Though with the Gaia's Cradle I probably want to take just like a hit. I don't think I want to Tireless Tracker, so I think I'm just going to pass. They hit a land, of course, so they are still Boros, so I guess I'm just splashing black. Nope, okay. So they didn't play the planes, and they got Thoughtseize, so I guess Tracker might go now. Yeah. Into Croxer, sure. Guess I'll still discard a land. And I'll happily take 2. No, that's fine. Into land. Well, Cradle, Sharpshooter, nothing to blow up, and I'm just going to play this out. And I'm happy to trade away the Confidant if they want to. But at this stage I'm assuming they're going to keep it around for a couple of turns. Though it does seem like they're debating whether to get rid of it, as that was not like an absolute pass. Ever the lucky, dark, confident opponent. I know they play the planes, sure. So yeah, just looking for any kind of big creature now. Dismember, you got it. Me too. Yep, that's a good one. Again, I don't think I'm blocking, I'm just taking it. Because I need to... The only way I'm winning this is basically getting something big. Okay, so an Ugin is probably a good one. And I guess I'm just going to exile a Sage of the Skies
I grant you a boon. I see
into land.
insight is vital to success.
No, no point attacking now. So you got the blocker. Come on. Oh. Yep. So was that 3 lands now off the Dark Confidant? So they've got 4 in the graveyard, and I have a Seer into a Bolt. Well, there's a lot of resources into it, so into Hedge Maze.
The storms ever rage.
Cobra does nothing. Coalition Relic. Come on, hit a spell. 1. Sure. Sentinel. Like, I think at the moment the channel is fine to discard, honestly. It doesn't really do anything at this point. So maybe it's better than to take 3. Come on, Emrakul. Emrakul. Emrakul off the top. Fast bond. Yep. To 3, yeah. Into land. Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Them having the Seer and the was just really lucky for them. Just gonna do this so I don't have to hold priority anymore for it. And Bone Crusher Giant, sure. So what's the white that they're splashing for then? guess it was just the Sage. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, so I have to block. 4, 5, 6. So I'm not too sure actually. I don't think I can win this anymore. They've just drawn very, very well. Land. Ulamog does nothing. Just a little bit too late on the Ulamog. Yeah, they just had so much interaction that I was just. I think if the if Ugin had maybe stuck around for at least one more turn, I might have been able to have got there. Like if they didn't have 2 burn spells, then I think that would have been pretty difficult for them to get rid of, but maybe I actually didn't need to trade away 2 of my tokens to kill the Amped Raptor, as the Ugin was going to die anyway, so they had more chump blockers, but nah, their removal was just too overwhelming for me, so I don't think I was really going to be winning that one. Well, here we are, last boss, and I have a channel, a Once Upon a Time, an elf. So maybe I can get an Eldrazi. Well, I don't need to cast the Once Upon a Time, so we'll just wait, see if I draw it. Emrakul. I guess I will still cast the Once Upon a Time. Ramanap or land. Sylvan Safekeeper. Guess I'll take the Sylvan Safekeeper. Then either Daze, possibly. Or Spell Pierce. Time Walk, sure. So I guess it's just essentially a explore, I suppose. Okay, I probably need to wait. Actually, let me... Coalition Relic or Sylvan? Yeah, I guess I'll just Coalition Relic, see if that gets counted, and then I can Sylvan Safekeeper afterwards. But they've definitely got something here. Memory Lapse, that's fine. Chromamox, what are they discarding? Exiling a Touch the Spirit Realm for 5 mana. Mystic, well, glad I didn't do that. Didn't go for the channel. Into a Timeless Dragons there, got 1%, lovely, so they shouldn't be able to counter anything now, so channel, and I can even pay the 1 into Emrakul. Actually undo 1, pay 1, 2. They have got what? A Force of Will. Put target non-land permanent on its owner's library beneath. I guess I can do the Chromox and put it on top. X is 0. And put... Well, actually I can probably just Force of Will actually, can't I? And go to yes. Sure, and then submit, and then just Force of Will. Why can't I Force of Will? Oh, I can't pay for it, so don't need to. So, but yeah, I think then drawing that next turn would have been pretty bad. Well, that was a pretty quick ending to the draft overall. Was right down to the wire, I think, with the one loss, but can't have imagined me getting a 7 win with this green, but actually drawing the channel pretty often there, I have to say. And again, a few times I got a turn 1, was it channel into Ulamog or something there, so didn't draw the emerald too many times after that, but monolith seemed to also appear quite often, but channel into these top end colorless creature cards was enough to get there, and obviously Ancestral helping along the way. But anyway, thank you again for following me along with this draft today. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.